Hi guys, so you know a stereotypical scenario where a stupendously rich but uneducated Igbo businessman finds a woman he likes and goes ahead to spend lavishly on her in trying to win her love. That's the story of this trending YouTube movie titled Love in Every Word. This movie, directed by Stanley Obi and produced by Omoni Oboli and Tomi Adeoya, tells the story of Chioma, that's Bambam, a hard-working lady who broke up with her boyfriend after he repeatedly wasted her money on failed investments. Now, Chioma meets Chief Obiora, that is Uzor Arukwe, a wealthy Igbo businessman who splashes money, love, and attention on her. But she struggles to totally accept him due to some unsavory memories from her past, which Obiora reminds her of. You see, there has been this strong criticism of the movie's stereotypical portrayal of successful Igbo businessmen as big spenders and uneducated, but I personally don't think it's that bad, given that there are actually men like that, and it's okay to represent them in movies. Plus, Chief Obiora escaped some of the negative stereotypes associated with men like him, like extreme patriarchy. Instead, Chief Obiora, despite being very wealthy, wants his woman to be a hard-working career woman. He opens the door for Chioma, cooks for her, listens to her. This is different from the usual negative stereotype associated with men like him. However, the frequency of such representation, that is the successful but uneducated Igbo businessman, is now a cliche. And the exaggerations like buying Chioma a $70K piece of jewelry, 2 extra ones, and paying for her friends pieces of jewelry as well, all without initially planning for them, they are unrealistic. Plus, Obiora's native dressing with red cap, beads, and walking stick for all occasions is also unfortunately too stereotypical, and I'm surprised that it wasn't one of the things that Chioma was upset about. On a good note, the movie reveals a part of Bambam I didn't know, and that's her acting. I thought she acted well in this movie. Her soft feminine behavior adds flavor to her role and perhaps underlines Chief Obiora's attraction towards her. See, I hope to see more of her in movies. Then Uzor Arukwe on his own part seems to have made roles like this his own. This is like the 1000th movie where I've seen him play a role like this, and once again he aced it. Unfortunately, the central conflict of the movie doesn't make sense to me, because Chioma suddenly withdraws from Obiora because of his Igbo accent, which reminds her of her late father. But accent is not something you find out later about a person. You see, she noticed the accent from the first time they spoke. Yeah, she was a bit drunk, but she recollected every event clearly as she narrated it to her friends. So how did she not recollect the accent? Despite the accent, she already had butterflies in her stomach after her first meeting with Obiora, and it was so evident that her friends could tell, so they asked her to give them the gist. She heard the accent again when Obiora visited her in her office, when he bought the office complex. She heard the accent as they hung out several times. She initiated a kiss and invited Obiora to come inside the house, possibly to have sex, despite the accent. So how does she suddenly start to withdraw because of the accent? How does it even make sense? On another good note, I like that the movie has several locations, unlike most YouTube movies shot in 3 or so locations. But I really look forward to when YouTube movie makers will adopt subtitles, especially for a movie like this one in which actors spoke their native language occasionally. You see, the hype about this movie is undoubtedly tied to its happily ever after ending, which is a delightful way to end a love movie. The movie is also sustained by good acting on the part of Bambam and especially Uzor Arukwe. So it's a decent movie, and I rate it a 6/10 because of the flaws I'd already pointed out. What do you think about the movie? If you have seen it, what do you think about my review as well? Let me know in the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video, share it, and then subscribe to my channel so you get notified when next I post a new review.